So my name is Bob Weeks, and I am the owner and founder and a guy that wears a lot of hats at Redeye Coffee Roasters. I started the business because of an economy that was tanking and me getting laid off from my job and a wicked passion for the coffee culture. This right here is a coffee roaster, my very first coffee roaster that was a gift from my wife in 2004. It's basically a popcorn popper, that uses air, and the coffee tasted okay, but I was doing it myself, and I would drink it, and I just took baby steps to move on from there, and it's been a long, crazy journey, since this guy. So I just keep it around because it's really special. We roast for sweetness in the cup with both roasting and brewing. That is the challenge for roasters, to really bring out sweetness. I do a lot of testing and developing to make sure that when it goes out to the customers, that sweetness is in the cup. Everything about the coffee that we do is really well thought out on kind of a science level. I have tools called a refractometer that measures, the total dissolved solubles. And when we figure all of that out, things like weighing the perfect amount of coffee, the perfect amount of water, there are a lot of variables that come into play that we go through behind the scenes just to make sure that the coffee's perfect. I've been to Origin many times, Africa, just Costa Rica, Bolivia, El Salvador, the list goes on, Guatemala. So I've seen the real struggles of people that have decided to use coffee as their livelihood, and the struggles with their family and how much work and effort goes into it. So it's really, really important to me that, that they're paid well, and that their coffee gets a chance to be possibly bought. I talk to my importers about them, the producers, the farmers. I mean, right now I have 2 coffees in my inventory that are all women producers. It's a very special type of person that is over there producing that coffee, and they get overlooked a lot, and they're very unique. I live in Hingham, so I have a special place in my heart for the town. But I think the people from Hingham, they just they're looking for something unique, something new, something that they can call their own. So having them, embrace, my business is something that's really special, I think. So, and I think that speaks to the community. What I would say to my customers that have supported us over this pandemic issue that has come upon us is I honestly wish I could personally go up to each and every one and thank them. And since I can't really, I do see them, now and then in the cafe, and I thank them all the time, but I just can't say enough how much I really appreciate from the bottom of my heart how they've pulled me through this, and kept my staff working, and tipped them well, and thank you. That's all I can say.
I'm Simon, and this is my brother George. We are the owner and the founder of Euromart in Hingham. The idea was way back. Jordan and I always looked forward to have our own store, our own brand, our own idea. We grew up in a home where we have good food. We started sitting around, shopping around. We decided to have our own right now. Let's move on. It took a long time to decide and to find the location and so on. But definitely was the driver is the good food that we're going after, and the freshness of the food, the type of food that we always like to eat, would like to serve. The idea started as a one-stop shop when hardworking families working all day long, they stop in the evening on the way back home, they grab a pasta, they grab some meatballs, some cold cut, and a bottle of wine to go, and then, hey, bang, you got your dinner for tonight with the kids and the family. We make our own marinara sauce. It's always fresh, always done right. You pick up the loaf of bread, which is always baked hot. You pick it up, it's always hot. And then by the time you get to dinner, it takes you about 5 minutes to set up the tables.
We listen to the customer, we do what he likes too. Besides when he orders stuff, sometimes he likes more sauce, more than this. So we accommodate with the customer whatever he likes, you know.
We adjusted quite a bit from the day we started. We started with some idea, and then some product line, we don't have it anymore because it didn't sell, they didn't like it. And some of the product lines we enhanced. Like we added to it because we found out the majority likes it a certain way. It's about likeness and about what you like to eat. It's not about me and George, it's about, or Euromart, it's about the customer all the time.
Our deli meat is mostly imported from Italy and fresh. Some of them from local also, but we pick our high quality product and which is we like it and we like to serve it to the customers.
So, but the key thing is mainly the craft of the sandwich itself. We always have fresh bread, baked every 15 minutes in small batches. Nothing is overnight, always sliced fresh, thin sliced to the liking so that it melts in your mouth. So that is the key of having a good sandwich at Euromart. Hingham is a solid community-driven environment, so the locals, they like their own local businesses, they support them quite a bit. I'll take from ourselves, since day one, we have loyal customers for over 14 years, per se. They come in every day, every occasion, they order from us their Christmas, we cater for their first communion, for their all their events. And that makes us proud of this community because they always think of us first. And that's how we kept going and going.
Our relationship with the community is very strong, and we like our customers and this is the most important thing, which is with this pandemic, they help us really, really well, and they support not only Euromart, they support the whole small business in this town, which is it's a very, very important that we are part of it, and they like us and they support us. It's very important, and you can see we survived the pandemic this year.
So we are very, very thankful for all the locals, every person we met in our life during this whole 14 years plus. So we look forward for many, many, many years with the same customers, even the grandchildren. We're looking forward to that.